Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here. We're back with another video. So in today's video, I just want to talk about one of the most underrated characters in Tekken for me and should be utilized into the future story modes and, story DLCs if that's where we're going. I just want a shift in the plot, The Mishima Bloodline plot is great, but it's giving Bloodline plot from WWE, you know what I mean? I'm not up to date with that story, but it's been going for a while. I thought it was going to be over once, Cody Rhodes took the championship, but it's still going on even after the Bad Blood pay-per-view. But, that's what I get through highlights. I haven't really seen the whole thing. So, yeah. So today we're going to be talking about Asuka Kazama. Now, you think her name Kazama being in the last name would be a big deal, but unfortunately, like majority of the characters like Lars, Lee, most of them at least, they've been downplayed by Namco. And today I just want to talk about like everything about her and what could she be as a role in the future games, because she has potential, but for some reason writers just sidetracked her. I would rather have a lot of memorable stories, than just like half-assed ones. I would rather have 100% of the roster have good stories. Like Paul and Law have a long-term lore. Anyone from Tekken 1 has a stand-in because they were so OG. But someone like Asuka, who's not that old, like maybe 15 years into the game or 20 years into the game, she needs more fleshing out. And she had it, but she lost it in Tekken 6. So let's talk about it. So when she was introduced in Tekken 5, she was kind of like the new generation of like a Jun Kazama or something. Fang, Raven, and Asuka were the three, like new generation. That's kind of like the vibe I got. Even with Bloodline Rebellion with Lars and Elisa, right? I'm sick. No, I'm not. But for some reason by Tekken 6, her plot line just dropped, even Fang's, because Asuka and Fang had a similar plot line where, Fang was destroying dojos to find that scroll of power, scroll of knowledge, god mode, while Asuka was trying to stop it. And, she did. But, nothing really happened even in Tekken 6, because she got distracted by Lily, who was introduced in Dark Resurrection, which was like an update. So the thing that boggles my mind is because Asuka is a Kazama and her father, the sister of that father, is Jun, because there's I think how many siblings in Jun's Kazama line. So the fact that they have the same martial arts style somehow neglected her from the entire story, even in Tekken 8, which I've seen. She only had like scenes with Lily in the plane. From what I've seen, I've never done the story yet, because I'm trying to like mentally prepare myself to go through the story. So it just boggles my mind that that's where she ended up in right now. But let's talk about the future of what Asuka could have. Being a Kazama name, she doesn't get much love compared to her cousin Jin. And Asuka's Tekken 5 ending, the first bit of it where she like saw Jin and then the Devil Gene was gone and then he fell on her boob. I was like, that is so weird. I didn't even realize they were cousins at that point. So it was like some Japan thing, I guess. Those animes are step bro, step sis, whatever, niece, uncle, whatever. So yeah, she needs to be like a trained with Jun. Jun needs to play Jun already has a big role in Tekken 8 with the son, and she's not dead. So, but she needs to play a role into training Asuka, because they have the similar kits, but Asuka doesn't have the Jun power where she can I feel like Jun's power is origin Kazama style, and then Asuka is Kazama style mixed with street fighting, because she is very like brawler based, right? So maybe in the future DLCs we get to see Asuka with her new untapped potential. She already still has untapped potential, but I want to see what Namco can do to elevate that in the story. And also it's a good setup, because think about it, who is Heihachi focusing on now? Heihachi is focusing on getting Reina to unlock her devil's blood, which she almost did, you know, at the ending. Yes, I've seen the ending, but I never really played the story. I get it. You know, priorities, guys, priorities. So yeah, in the sense that Jun could also do that with Asuka, but still maintain that same fighting style that we know and love, which is that ruggedness, like brawler base type of stuff. Because, you know, that could be a good mix, traditional with somewhat, you know, modern or streets. And I think it would be a good setup. They could be the next Jin and Kazuya in terms of rivalry, because this is for real a Mishima versus Kazama feud. We get it that the father and son was a Mishima and Kazama feud, but this is different bloodlines. We don't even know what Reina is from, even though Heihachi is her father. We don't know much about that. A lot of people are saying that she was part of the clan, the Hachijo clan that Kasumi was in. So I'm like really confused, because a lot of people are saying that the clan is, someone in that clan is involved with the devil gene. That's why the devil gene is happening. And we all know Heihachi's mission is to stop that. But, you know, now that his air quotes daughter has the devil's blood, he's looking to like use it for power. It's a confusing plot line, honestly. He could have just stayed in that lava. So yeah, it was also nice to see two females, you know, fighting and be like the head of, you know, the feud. Because, you know, give Jin and Kazuya a rest. I don't mind them being side characters, because I want more of these other characters to shine. You know, like Yoshimitsu needs time to shine. Eddie already shined in the recent update with the story. Lydia has always been popular, so yeah, Yoshimitsu got his you know, redemption arc as well in the main storyline. I like that they know that they messed up, especially Eddie with that Lucky Chloe stint. That was so stupid, by the way. And it makes sense, even though 2 out of the 3 of the protagonists in that chapter were DLC, you know, so it could be, you know, just for promotional stuff. But, you know, I want to see other characters shine. The Zafina Claudio storyline seems interesting. I want to see like what something from Tekken 6 could branch off of that, make it into a different game, because just because they're not in the same game anymore like Tekken 6 doesn't mean that you can further enhance that. I'm glad that we got Claudio, because we can further expand that Zafina storyline with, you know, like the Azazel plot, which is great. See, we have something related to Tekken 6. We can talk about something related to Tekken 7, even though Tekken 7 is kind of its own thing. You know, Tekken 8 could, you know, start something with for Tekken 9, like a female feud with, you know, Asuka and Reina. I think that's a good plot line. And Lars and Alyssa with Lee, that could be another plot line. They need to like dabble into other plot lines to further enhance the characters, so that they're more likable and, you know, build bonds and people buy the skins, you know. But one thing that I would want them to keep within Asuka's story, if she ever goes through like something big, she's gonna go on like a Naruto arc or something, you keep Lily there as a side thing. We get it, Lily's with Azucena, with Tia Coffee. But, you know, that's reminds me of what Asuka and Lily were in 6 and maybe 7. That maybe 8. That's what it feels to me like what Asuka and Lily was. If they kept Azucena with Lily, that's fine, but keep Lily there, because I feel like, you know, there's a ship with those two, obviously for years. But also, it's a good thing to humble Asuka when Lily's there as just like a offset, you know, the seriousness of the situation. Yeah, Jun is there, but Jun is serious, you know. You know, she just sits around, you know, with them pets. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I know it was all mumbled because it was unscripted, but this is the first time I ever done, you know, videos like this, you know, just talking, and the gameplays in the background, you know, something different. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this thing. I think there's potential with this storyline that I cooked up with Reina versus Asuka, Kazama versus Mishima, and then maybe introduce someone from Jun's side of the family, and, you know, someone from the clan that Reina was in, and then just further exploring that, because I'm tired of this family bloodline. We need to start something different. that's within the family, by the way. I don't mind if it's a Kazuya, not a Kazuya, like a Mishima versus Kazama, different clans vibe. You know, maybe add a third in there or something, or maybe develop the Victor plot with his corporation. You know, like that. There's so many things that we can go off, even Leo. So, and it would be nice if all of them like connects with one another. But yeah, that's kind of like what I want to say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, like it. If you don't dislike it, you can subscribe, notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I am a VTuber who just does random stuff. I mostly used to do Wild Rift League mobile stuff, but I'm trying to branch off to it more. And that recent video I did with the customization in Tekken, that was the first send off to, you know, signify that I am different. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. All my social media links are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.